that is happening, I was lucky enough to have people like my sister, like my family say, yo, you can't go out right now because you sound you talking crazy.
Man, they offered me $600,000. He said, I'm not going to tell you that, Denzel. He says, but I can tell you this. The first 2 or 3 or 4 films you do in this business will dictate how you're perceived.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I was in so much pain that I really didn't want to face the world.
Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.
They demanded that I accept $600,000, he said. I won't reveal that, Denzel, he replied. But I can tell you this, the first 2, 3, or 4 films you do in this business will shape how you're perceived. I was fortunate to have people like my sister and my family who advised me not to accept it because it sounded absurd. Thank you so much. I was in so much pain that I didn't want to face the world. Don't just aim to make a living. Aspire to make a difference. For any newcomers in the entertainment industry trying to make a name for themselves, one of the best things that could happen is winning an Academy Award. However, it seems that industry giants are now warning that this could become their worst nightmare, not the award itself, but the compromises they might have to make to obtain it. These aren't baseless accusations from bitter individuals. They come from some of the biggest Hollywood stars. Allegedly, figures like Denzel Washington are revealing that achieving the pinnacle of the entertainment industry comes at a price almost equivalent to their lives. While this may sound shocking to those outside Hollywood, it's becoming increasingly clear that it's not just one celebrity telling this story. It's a chorus of voices. Denzel Washington, known for his roles in some of the biggest movies of all time and his collection of awards, is arguably one of the most knowledgeable individuals about what goes on behind the scenes in Hollywood. He initially started by criticizing his fellow industry members for their perceived arrogance. He pointed out that making a movie isn't as difficult as some make it out to be, comparing it to more straightforward professions like being a garbage collector or facing the challenges of war. He also voiced his concerns about the excessive political opinions expressed during major Hollywood award shows and the disconnect between Hollywood elites and the rest of the world. However, Denzel Washington is not the only one raising red flags. Comedian Cat Williams took a more direct approach in exposing the industry's dark side. He made claims about fellow actor Jamie Foxx's involvement in unsavory activities, suggesting that Foxx may have compromised his integrity for an Oscar. Williams mentioned that Foxx had given up something important to secure his Oscar win and cited his behavior at public events as evidence. It seems that Foxx's journey to success had its share of dark moments, and these claims imply that it wasn't solely due to his talent. Another actor, Cuba Gooding Jr., experienced a significant downfall in his career. He not only lost popularity but also faced personal turmoil, partly due to allegations of inappropriate behavior and choices he made. It's suggested that Gooding might have been planning to expose industry secrets, which ultimately led to his troubles. Monique, an Oscar-winning actress, faced industry backlash after refusing to participate in the Oscar publicity campaign for her movie Precious without additional pay. She was labeled as difficult to work with and had her career derailed as a result. Whitney Houston, a legendary singer who ventured into film, saw her life take a dark turn following her Oscar nomination. Reports suggest that her career troubles and personal issues may have been connected to industry pressures. Morgan Freeman, despite his immense talent and success, faced allegations of inappropriate behavior, and it's suggested that his refusal to conform to industry demands played a role in tarnishing his reputation. Hattie McDaniel, the first African American to win an Oscar, also experienced discrimination and humiliation on the night of her historic win, indicating that even in the early days of the Oscars, there were hidden costs to such recognition. These stories suggest a disturbing pattern in Hollywood, where achieving success and recognition often comes at a high price. The question remains, what is truly happening in Hollywood, and when will we get answers to these troubling questions? Let's hope that the industry can address these issues and protect the next generation of stars from the potential pitfalls that seem to lurk behind the glitz and glamour of Hollywood.